What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon Y. And I shouldn't say yet another episode because it's been 2 months since I released an episode. And that is ridiculous. We're trying to get back on track here. I want to bring more variety to the channel, some more diversity. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this series to make a comeback. I know the viewership is a lot less on these type of videos as opposed to Wi-Fi battles. But like I said, I want to get that variety going. I want to try to please as many people as possible. Give you some different content to choose from, that kind of thing. So we left off here in the Pokeball factory, and we have to rescue the chairman president guy. And first, we have to get rid of these Team Flare goons. So first up, we have to defeat this admin here who's going to challenge us. And I believe she has like 2 Pokemon or something like that. Yes, and she doesn't have a name. Why do the admins not have names? I feel like if you're an admin, you deserve a name because you've risen above the grunt status. Anyway, we're starting off with Calpay the second here, our beautiful Lucario. No need to Mega Evolve against this Scraggy at level 37. Force Palm is just going to take it out. I'm kind of curious, though, like, what level does Scraggy evolve? Is it 38 or 39? I feel like the Scraggy should be a Scrafty by that point, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit crazy, or a lot of bit crazy. Anyway, we're going to switch into our Shinobi here to take on this incoming Houndoom. We're at level 45. I'm kind of over-leveled, or at least I feel like I am. This Houndoom's at level 38. We should be able to take it out with a Surf. I don't see this thing living. Houndoom is pretty frail. Nope, he goes down. I do notice that when I go to play like LPs and just other games, even if it's just casually, like I was playing, what was it, Coliseum the other day, I still have the competitive mindset, so I'm like, oh, I think competitively, like, that's just how it goes. I don't know. Because you don't really need to think with a competitive Pokemon mindset to play through the storylines, but I don't know, I get stuck in that mode. That's just, I don't know, it's a state of mind, I guess. So in comes Serena to help us battle these scientists. There's another one. 1 kid or 2 doesn't make a lot of difference. Alright, you might want to check your numbers. Are you really even scientists? Oh, burn, Serena. Serena is just burning these scientists left and right. I like it. She's got some spunk. Spunkiness. Is that a word? Spunkiness? I feel like it is. Alright, so we're up against 2 Team Flare scientists here. It's going to be a double battle. They only have 2 Pokemon. So it's going to be Leopard and Manectric. And Serena's going to be using her Meowstic. So that is kind of cool, I guess. We've got our Lucario out here. And we're going to Mega Evolve because why not? And we'll go for a Force Palm on the Leopard. That should take it out. These things are kind of a high level, 41 and 41, so maybe I'm not over-leveled. I don't know. I mean, why do they have higher level Pokemon than the admin? Are scientists like a higher ranking than admins? I feel like that doesn't make sense. Anyway, Leopard's going to go down here to the Force Palm, and Thunderfang is coming our way. That's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Meowstic's going to get up a Light Screen, which is really not going to do us any good because we should be able to take out this Manectric this turn. At least we better be able to. We better be able to, or I'm going to start slapping people. Yeah, it just straight up dies to that adaptability Force Palm. And our Calpay the second is going to grow up to level 45, so that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Whiskers is also going to grow up to level 45. Man, I missed playing this game. I really miss playing this game. We have to, like, just, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of releasing a Pokemon Y episode daily, having it be one competitive video and then one LP video per day instead of like most of the time having it be 2 competitive, you know, like Wi-Fi battle type things, because then I can alternate. I can have a Battle Spot Live episode one day and then a Pokemon Y episode, and then the next day have a 6v6 Wi-Fi battle and then a Pokemon Y episode, and that way, you know, you get more variety that way. Things won't get as stale. I know there was a couple of people, maybe about a week or so ago, that were like, oh, the content's getting a little bit stale, it's kind of the same thing all the time. So that will just help change things up a little bit. Feel free to, actually not feel free to, I'm actually asking you guys, in the comment section below, let me know if you feel like that is something that you'd want to see, or if you think that is a good idea. If not, I won't do it, because I do value your opinion. Anyway, we picked up the Master Ball there. It's kind of an interesting little scene. It doesn't matter which one you choose. He gives you an option between the Big Nugget and the Master Ball. You end up getting both regardless of what you choose, so it doesn't matter. That's why I kind of just talked over that part. Alright, now we can leave this place. If I can figure out how to get out of here. That is not the correct way. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. The exit is this way. And, oh look, it's all of our friends. Hey, do you think it's okay to go have a look around now? No, Shauna, it's not. Stay here. Stay here! I'm sorry Team Flare messed everything up. They did. They always do. They always mess everything up. They're terrible people. But they do have the best fashion sense around. I mean, those red suits, man, they are stylish. They are so stylish. I would wear that in real life. Okay, so they ran off. Seameister, I forgot I let them call me Seameister. Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Alright, well, Serena really doesn't have much to say, it looks like. Other than, but if I keep relying on you like this, I'll never get better, blah, blah, blah. The same old pity rival story. Just butthurt because we beat them every time. Oh well, alright, the Holocaster here. We are bringing you this special bulletin. The Pokeball factory in the area around Laver City has been attacked. The identities of those involved are unknown. However, this is not expected to have any effect on the sales of Pokeballs. Well, that was just very informative of you. Thank you so much for that news bulletin. I needed that in my life. I don't know what I would do without news bulletins and such. Alright, I'm just kind of talking about random things. Let's head back to Laver City. We can go to the Pokemon Center and do some stuff there, get ourselves healed up, all that jazz. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing. Okay. Nothing at all. Where's the Pokemon Center? I think there it is. Alright, I found it. I found it. Stop worrying, guys. We found the Pokemon Center. Let's check out the PC here. We're going to organize our boxes because, I mean, we need to have our boxes organized. Let's go ahead and put Golurk in the box. We'll get Hawlucha out because, you know, he's our HM slave and all of that stuff. And, yeah, I guess everyone else can stay in. Look, well, no. We'll put Fracture up in the front and let him get some experience because what level does Fracture evolve? Like 48? I feel like it's 48. Could be completely making that up, but I feel like it's 48. So, actually, no. No. I'm changing my mind. We're gonna have Whiskers be up at the front because I feel like I haven't used Whiskers in a long time and I'm kind of feeling bad about it. And I don't want our little lion friend to be any less loyal to us. So we'll get some experience to Fracture. It's just, I mean, we don't need it to be a Haxorus right this very minute because our team is pretty good even without the Fracture. So we're heading on to Route 15 here. Should be a lot of fun. Brunway is the description that the game is giving us here, and it's full of these leaves. It's like autumn, like all year round here. Picking up a netball, so that is cool. I guess if we want to catch some water or bug type Pokemon, that would be fantastic. And a Lepaberry, which increases, not increases, but restores PP by 5. So that isn't really too helpful. I might use that like if we're in a cave and if I don't feel like using like ethers or anything like that. I don't know. We're in a battle against Pokemon Ranger Dean, and he's starting off with a Watchdog. And I remember in Black and White these things were fairly annoying. So let's see. Whiskers, what are you going to do? You're going to go for a Flamethrower and set this little Watchdog on fire. That is a flaming Watchdog. And not in a good way. He just straight up dies to that because Pyroar is amazing. I really want to use Pyroar competitively. I have a Litleo. No, actually I have 2 Litleos, so I have choices. I have options. One of them is shiny, but I don't think it has like the best IVs. I think it's got 4 out of the 6, so I might still use it. But yeah, I need to start thinking of some sets that I want to use on it. I'm thinking just probably like a special attacking Life Orb set. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here. We've got Calpay the second in here. He's Mega Evolving. He's going for the Force Palm on this Seadra, and it lives because Seadra actually does have some decent bulk, especially on the physical side. Goes for the Bubble Beam. Really doesn't do that much. We're going for a Shadow Claw. That's going to finish this thing off. And these things usually carry Poison Point, so that's why I brought in the Calpay the second here, because he cannot be poisoned because he's Steel type and he's cool like that. Aurorus is trying to learn Encore, which would be a fantastic move for it to know, especially competitively, but it's just so incredibly slow that it can't use it, really. I feel like fast Encores are much more effective than slower Encores, because there's less prediction involved when you're a fast Encore. Anyway, Swoobat's coming in here. We have the Shadow Claw, so that is just going to straight up KO this thing because Swoobat is pretty freaking frail, if I do say so myself. That's it for Dean. Alright, so what do you have, 3 Pokemon? Wow. I was not expecting just a random ranger to have 3 Pokemon that were actually, like, somewhat decent. So, moving on. Moving on. We should probably use a Super Repel because I do not feel like getting into wild Pokemon battles right now. I just would like to get through this route because Route 15 and 16, they're kind of like combined. It's kind of like a weird thing, the way it's set up. But we're not going to be able to do everything in this episode. And we may not even get through all of it by the end of the next episode either because there's also the Lost Hotel that we need to explore. Anyway, we're up against a Chimeiko here who's going to yawn us. But Whiskers doesn't care about that. Whiskers is going to just headbutt this thing in the face. And that is it for the stupid wind chime that is Chimeiko. And nobody's going to grow any levels, but we do defeat the Hex Maniac. And I have to say, Hex Maniac is like... I feel like it's really, really creepy. It's one of the creepiest NPCs ever, I think, in Pokemon history. It's just pretty darn creepy. Alright, we're getting into another battle here, and this is against Pokemon Ranger Silas, or Silas, however you want to say that. He's got a Quagsire. I don't like that, because I can't do anything to it, really, with Whiskers, except headbutt it, but it could just very easily kill me, because it's only 6 levels behind. It could just go for, like, Muddy Water, or Mud Shot, or something, and it's just, Whiskers is not going to like that. We're not going to subject you to that, Whiskers. Definitely not. We're going to bring in Fraxer here as he goes for the yawn. What is it with all the Rangers, or not even just Rangers, just the Pokemon here on this route that like yawn so much? I guess it's the trainer's fault. Why do you want us to just keep falling asleep? He's going to go for the EQ here. We are going to fall asleep because that's just what's going to happen. And I don't really care because we can go into our status healing bag section thingamajig and go for a full heal. And Fraxer's just going to wake up, avoid the Mud Bomb, which is great. And now we can go for a Dragon Claw, and I don't know if this is going to KO or not. We're going to find out together. Yes, Quagsire goes down. Fantastic. Fraxer's just too powerful, and he's not even evolved yet. Growing up to level 46 with that butt-ton of experience that we got from Quagsire. Hawlucha's going to grow up to level 35. Not that we care about that. Beartic is coming in next. And do I want to switch Pokemon? Do I really want to switch Pokemon? I mean, Beartic has so many weaknesses because it's an ice type, so you know what? Yes. Because Fraxer's at level 46, and we want somebody else to get some experience. So we're going to go into Whiskers here because he's only at level 45. He's miles behind, man. Miles behind. We can just go for a safe Flamethrower here. And that is going to be a dead Beartic. Pyro's actually pretty darn powerful. Pretty freaking darn powerful. The one thing that I don't like is that the male design is so much cooler than the female design, at least in my opinion. I just think it looks awesome. And the gender ratio is so imbalanced with it being 75% female, 25% male. So when you're breeding, if you're trying to breed for a competitive male, that's actually quite difficult to do. And I wouldn't know because I didn't actually breed my own Leos for competitive battling. I actually had somebody do it for me. I didn't like have somebody do it for me, but someone offered, and I was like, yeah, go for it because it's gonna take forever. And you know, when you breed most of your own Pokemon for competitive battling, it's very, very time consuming. So having people help you out is always good. It's always good. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was hoping there was going to be an item in there, actually, not just this guy just hopping out and being all mean and rude. Pokemon Ranger Keith has a Gabite. We've got our Lucario, and this thing's at level 41. If we don't kill it in one hit, it could just very easily kill us, and I don't even care because I'm going for Bone Rush, because why not? Why not just go for Bone Rush? Let's make this interesting. And that does absolutely nothing. That does absolutely nothing. We're going to hit 3 times. Can we hit one more? Nope. So he's going to go for the Dual Chop, thankfully, and not a Ground-type move because even though it hits twice, it's not very effective. It does get us down to around the 50% range, but I don't care about that. We can just go for a Shadow Claw now, and that is going to be a dead Gabite. So that's actually worked out very, very well. And Cowboy the Second, he's going to grow up to level 46. Look at that massive attack stat of, what was that, 186? Of course, that's while he's Mega Evolved, but still, that's crazy high. What is down here? Okay, so this is not the way that we were actually supposed to go, so that means that I'm going to go there, because there may be, there may be an item or something over here. Looks like there is going to be an item. What is this? A PP Up. Alright, I'm sure I will use that at some point. It'll be a lot of fun. Let's go across the way and see what's over there. Maybe another item that could be useful. Another little patch of leaves with nothing in it. And we should probably use another repel here, otherwise we'll get attacked by 1,500 wild Pokemon. That little ledge over there was just going to take us back to the tree, which was towards the beginning of the route. I don't really want to do that, so we're just going to surf, even if this takes longer, because I'm a little bit stubborn, apparently. So what else is over here? Oh, more trainers. Okay. No, I'm not going to interview you. Why did he ask if I'm going to interview you? Do I look like I'm with a news crew or something? Some people's children, man. Alright, we have Lucario starting off against this level 41 Vileplume, and I can't really do anything to it. Cannot really do anything to it, so we're going to switch into our trusty Whiskers, because Whiskers, I'm pretty sure, can one-shot this thing with a flamethrower. We're going to find out, though. He's going to go for the Stun Spore, and Whiskers avoids the attack because he's super agile. And there's the flamethrower. That is a dead Vileplume. I was a little bit worried about that, not gonna lie, because Vileplume is pretty bulky as far as its special defense goes. So I thought maybe it had a shot to win, or not win. Yeah, it had a shot to win against my entire team. Just Vileplume sweep. I thought that it had a shot to live the flamethrower, but it did not. It did not live. So we're picking up a dire hit there. I obviously will never use that. Probably just sell it. And we're coming up on the Lost Hotel here. And do I want to switch Lucario out? I think I do. I think we will put Aurorus in the front because why not? And is this a double battle? It looks like it could be a double battle. Yes, it is. Alright, so the mysterious sisters, Rune and Rhyme, if that's even how you're supposed to pronounce that. That's what we're going up against. We've got Aurorus and Fraxure starting off for us. Both of our Pokemon are at level 46. Both of our opponent's Pokemon are at level 40. So let's see. We can go for an Icy Wind to slow everyone down. And then we can Poison Jab the Floette and get rid of that. Actually, this Poison Jab will probably just straight up KO it. And it does, so it's not going to even be hit by the Icy Wind at all. And this Icy Wind might actually take out the Drifblim. It's very possible. It is super effective. And, oh no, it barely survives. It's going to get its speed lower. Not that it matters because it's already slower than even Aurorus, which is pretty sad. Shadow Ball almost takes out Fraxure, but not quite. Not quite. I don't want to waste an Ancient Power because I only have 5 PP. So we're going to Dragon Dance with the Fraxure because I want to let Aurorus get this kill. Why not? Why not? Let Aurorus feel good about himself for once. Down goes the Drifblim, and that should yield some decent experience. Yeah, over 1,000, almost 1,500 experience points. Aurorus growing up to level 47, and yeah, Hawlucha is going to grow up to level 36 as well, trying to learn Endeavor, and we are not going to teach that to him because we need you to know all those HM moves. I need you to be my slave, man. Or bird, I guess. Man, bird. Whatever you are. So I'm kind of hurting here, so I guess I could use to heal up, but I don't feel like it. So we're going to put Shinobi out in the front, and we'll see what's over here. It looks like there's an item, and we do have Rock Smash because our Greninja knows Rock Smash right now. Don't ask why. And we're going to pick up a Protein, which increases attack EVs by 10. I believe that's what it does. I mean, I know it increases attack EVs, but I think it's by 10. Anywho, it doesn't look like there's anything else over here. Oh, wait, this has potential. This definitely has potential. What is this? I'm hopping over rocks. I almost fell in the river. It was a terrible time. We're going to use another repel. And we did all of that for a full heal. Are you serious? I don't know that that was worth it. We're going to try to surf here. No, we're not. Are we? No, we're not. We're not. I thought about it. I really thought about it, but there's nothing there. It's just rocks. Just rocks. Nothing even interesting. So the Lost Hotel is going to be up there, or one of the entrances to it. No, I'm sorry. We're coming up on the Lost Hotel. I don't think there's an entrance over there. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's nothing over here except this little area with some hidden items. Okay, a pretty wing. And that is pretty useless, to be honest, because pretty wings do nothing, and you can't even really sell them for that much money. It's only like 100 Pokedollars, and that's nothing in the Pokemon world. We cannot go over to the left there, and yeah, we're getting a holo clip. All right, let's watch this. Oh, it's Lysandre. According to Professor Sycamore's research, Mega Evolution releases all of a Pokemon's hidden energy at once. The Pokemon then exhibits a level of power it could not attain through ordinary evolution. What meaning can we draw from this? Do all people and Pokemon have such potential, or is it hidden within only a chosen few? I don't know, but why did you call me just to tell me that? That was just really random. And now speaking of the Lost Hotel, here it is. I was thinking that the entrance was back a little bit, but it's not. It's right here. There's an area that you can rock smash right here to pick up this item. That's going to be the Macho Brace. That lowers your speed during battle, but doubles the amount of EVs you get from said battle. So if you were to, let's say, face a Haunter, which would normally give you 2 special attack EVs, it would give you 4 special attack EVs for defeating it, but at the cost of having your speed while you're actually in the battle. So that is that. Going to use a repel there, and we are going to call it an episode here because we are over the 20-minute mark. Next time, we'll check out the Lost Hotel and finish up this route, maybe go on to route, 16? And we'll go from there, but thank you very much for watching. As always, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.